Good afternoon, viewers. This is my first video on my new YouTube channel, which will be showcasing my fan collection I have. So this little gem I have in front of me happens to be one of those mini USB desk fans that you'll normally find in office cubicles, because normally in small confined spaces it gets pretty stuffy and dampy. So that's why you need something to continuously move the air, and a USB powered fan jumped in the mind of someone, and then they invented this contraption over here. So I did not really purchase this. I found this lying around in my garage. It's been quite a while since I used it. It has been unboxed before, but just for the sake of it, I shall be showing you the box it came with. Now if I can just focus. This is the front of the box. It says Mini Ventilateur USB, which is French for USB mini fan. The reason why this is a bilingual box is because here in Canada, France is our second official language. Front it says super silence, super mute, strong wind. And it says safe, trendy, conserves energy, and very quiet. And then on the side you have the same information, a picture of the product, and also, interestingly enough, if I can just have my camera focus on this, some import information imported by CMEI from Kirkland, Quebec, which is a province just slightly northeast of Ontario. Made in China, that's obvious. And on this side we have nothing different, just a tick mark indicating that this is the black version, picture of the product. That's all. Let me just increase the ISO so you can properly see the box. And the back is where it gets all interesting and stuff. So as always, it's bilingual, and on the left hand side you have French, on the right hand side you have English. Features: ultra quiet design. Pitch angle can be adjusted up or downwards. By pitch angle they mean this thing right here. The fan can be, oops, my camera's not focusing, I'll have to manually focus it then. Pitch angle, they mean that the fan can do this, that, can be angled, or what we call airflow vectoring. It says the use of USB plug can be shared with computer, or it can be used with one of those USB wall warts, and specifications: consumes 5 volts, and interestingly enough, there happens to be a typo over here. It should say 1.2 W, not 1.2 M, because watts or joules per second is the internationally recognized unit for power consumption. So in theory, if this consumes 1.2 watts, then it should draw a current of about 240 milliamperes, because 5 times 0.24 gives you 1.2. And then over here you have the caution information, which you can pause the video and you can read this because it's mostly the obvious. And then you have the fan itself, which is a pretty neat little device. I really like it. And I apologize about the consistent focusing. I'm just using the wrong lens with my camera. It's an f1.8, so I have to continuously focus it since the depth of field is very shallow. But nonetheless, this is the fan itself. One thing that I really love about it is the fact that it has an all metallic construction, and that gives it a really rugged look, as though it was really one of those pieces of household equipments that were really built to last. Check this out. These blades look pretty sick, don't they? Even the pitch angle on these is quite decent for a 5 volt device. So here you have the outlet side, and at the back is the inlet side. This is the inlet side, and on the packaging it said, on the packaging it said that it comes with a key switch and I believe the key switch was referring to this little click switch it comes with. Otherwise you have the USB flex dangling like this, and at the end you have a USB connector you can plug into any USB outlet. And other than that, you can probably see its profile. And I have my hand over here to scale. Yeah, so you can see it's not the slimmest of all, but it is pretty small. I can almost grab it in my palm and I can hold it like so. There you go, I can hold it in my palm. It's quite a small little fan. And other things worthy of mention are not really much, but other than that, it's quite a neat little... Oh yeah, one more thing. You can also... there are 3 screws over here, if I can just focus. There are 3 screws over here, one over here, one here, and the last one over here. You can just unscrew these together using a Phillips type screwdriver, and then the front grille comes off. And then there's this little small screw, which my camera isn't focusing at, but I'll manually try and focus. Yeah, so there's this little tiny screw on the fan hub that connects that attaches the fan to this little black piece right here, which is attached to the motor. And if in case you're wondering what type of motor this uses, I dismantled this about a day or 2 ago, and it turns out that it uses one of those DC brushed motors, the ones you find on those DVD drives used to drive their carriage mechanism assembly. But anyway, that's all. Now I guess it's time to actually power this thing on. So to do that, I have my USB power bank. This is a Sony Cycle Energy 5 ampere hour power bank. I shall just position this in a convenient location. Okay, now I just plug in the USB and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. So this is what the fan looks like when it's operating. And right now I'm holding it around about 40 centimeters away from my camera's lens. And any Nikon owner would know this, but every Nikon DSLR has a microphone meter. And according to the microphone meter, my sensitivity is set at 15 levels. So you can probably get a good idea of how loud this fan will be in operation. It's pretty silent, very decent fan, really like it. Best part about it is that it is all powered by USB, and USB is these days the standard. The airflow is pretty strong, and in order to test that I have my flag set up over here. I shall just position the fan around 30 centimeters away, and then you can see how strong of a breeze it displaces. Yep, it's pretty strong. Anyway, this is all. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, there will be some more to come. And be sure to give this a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.